Clint Capella, right? Lead leaguer in rebounding, getting smacked by Giannis. Giannis giving him that work.
He's a little boy to him, bro. Giannis kissed him on his forehead.
That's crazy.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the release.
Let's do it.
It's we were a little bit late on the episode, but you want to know what? It's okay because we're gonna come back. Okay. Now, as you could tell, Pastor Brandon is not here at the moment. Okay, but that is okay because not every episode has to be a PBR playoffs. But I promise you, the series will resume. However, I will announce the winner. I will announce the winner of last week. Okay. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna give myself a drum roll. Okay. The release one. The release. We're up 3-2 in the series. We take the commanding lead. Every single game Pastor Brandon plays now is a potential series ender. You know?
Yes, sir.
So, like,
speaking
of series, Paul George clutched up, scored 20 points in the third yesterday.
Oh, my gosh. That team, I think Reggie Jackson looks great, too.
Reggie Jackson looks great in the playoffs.
Bro, that whole team, I don't know why they took too long to get there, but they look scary.
Yeah, no, they look scary. 3-2 for the Suns, and right now Milwaukee's about to play in about an hour, or is they playing at 8?
8:30.
They play at 8:30, so in about 2.5 hours, Milwaukee's about to play. By the time you guys see this, they'll probably be playing. But great game coming there, up 2-1. Chris Middleton went off the last game, but overall great games. But speaking of the picks right now, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the Final Four and our predictions to make it. Now, as I said, Pastor Brennan isn't here, so we won't be talking about the Hawks, thank God. But so today we're just going to be talking about the Clippers, the Suns, and the Bucks. Now,
we can successfully exclude
of course.
the Hawks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to sleep on them, but I really want to at the same time. Okay.
But now let's just get into some quick hot topics, okay? The Raptors walk away with the 4th pick, but the Pistons get the 1st. Now listen, Raptors package the 4th pick and Kyle Lowry and gets the good. Sign and trade. I hate to say it, okay? But I've come to terms with it. I'm a Raptors fan, and I have come to terms with it, okay? Facts over feelings. I don't know if you trade away that pick.
I don't know if you trade away that pick.
Okay, listen, the only way we don't trade away that pick is if Evan Mobley falls to the 4th pick. However, I think he's going to fall 2nd. I mean, to 3rd. He's going to fall to 3rd.
Yeah, and just draft Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking at the guard,
probably
right?
Just draft Jalen Suggs.
I would get rid of Kyle, Freddie at point.
Jalen Suggs coming off the bench.
Or starting him.
Yeah. Would you start him over Gary Trent Jr.?
That's hilarious, man. Of course
I'm starting. He did some good stuff for us, bro. He did some good stuff. I don't know. Judging off the Raptors system, I don't know how that would go, but
he's not. When you think of a starter, you don't think of Gary Trent. I think you think off the bench kind of guy.
Not,
for sure.
But I'm just saying he was producing well.
Come on,
you never know.
He did all-star potential, man. You gotta start him immediately.
All right, man. But you got to look at all the guys also that came into here and had some all-star potential. Denny had all-star potential.
I would give him a little bit of time. Let's not rush.
Denny was injured, and he also has 2 other all-stars on his team. So that's
we got 2 all-stars in Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam. Their all-stars don't even at me. Anyways,
not the same with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal.
No.
If there was a Canadian all-star game, then maybe they would make the Canadian all-star team for sure.
Boston is finalizing a deal with Brooklyn Nets assistant coach Ime Udoka. Now, I was telling you guys about this guy earlier in the year when I was going off on Pastor Brandon about Steve Nash being a bad coach. Okay, This guy's a good coach. That would be great for the Boston Celtics. I think they're going to sign him. And then speaking of coaches, New Orleans is interviewing Jacques Vaughn and Charles Lee, two good picks.
Yeah. That's
also, speaking of coaches, again, Rick Carlisle signed with the Pacers.
Great move.
That's interesting. That's a great
4 years. 4 years, $29 million.
Pacers got the best coach, best available coach. So
that was good for them. And you want to know what, man? It was good for them to get rid of Nate McMillan. You know, he clearly wasn't working for them there. So
good. Look what Nate McMillan's doing now in Atlanta.
Yeah, of course. But it clearly wasn't working there. But then it was good to get rid of Nate Bjorgen. Nate Bjorgen.
Yeah.
He was an assistant. He was an assistant coach for a reason. You know. Speaking of coaches, Chauncey Billups is finally hired as a head coach, and the Mavs are also hiring Jason Kidd.
I like the Chauncey.
I believe in
but not the.
I believe in that move. I believe in that move just
Jason Kidd
because.
The Chauncey
Yeah.
or the Jason Kidd?
No, Chauncey Billups is one I believe in. Jason Kidd, no.
I believe in the Jason Kidd. I mean the
He was-
Chauncey Billups one.
I don't mind Jason Kidd. He wasn't great in the playoffs for the Bucks. Sorry, but I think he plays an organized enough basketball game to avoid
He starts
treacherous
growth though, right? Which sucks.
It's not that. It's that his defensive scheme. The Bucks
True.
were like under average defensively when he coached
Yeah,
there,
look at them now. My
Bud
goodness,
goes
they're
there.
scary.
and now they're
Yeah,
like
Jesus.
top 5. So like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a downgrade. That's a downgrade from coach.
Yeah. And then finally,
And-
oh yeah, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Chauncey, man. I
like
like
that one.
when like returning players actually have some experience, unlike Steve Nash. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll work out.
And now finally, before we get right into it, the Team USA team looks disgusting. Have you seen that team, bro? Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, oh, that's all you need to hear, bro.
It's
My
true because they
goodness.
got the pick of the bunch. But
Of course, though. It's
honestly,
it's
if you
NBA.
look at Canada's starting 5, we're actually pretty good
We're not that bad,
Like,
actually.
compared to where we've been. We
Isn't there
had,
there's like no Jamal Murray, I think, and no like Shea.
but he's injured.
yeah, he's been out.
Oh yeah,
He's been out.
those are tough losses.
Mhm.
Oh, what about Scottie Pippen? Scottie Pippen.
Oh, I
the,
was about to bring that up. Okay, so
Yo,
there was a recent thing where Scottie Pippen started to call Phil Jackson racist because he gave Tony Kukoc that final shot instead of him. It's been about 30 years. Just under 30 years.
He heated about that. He's still mad about that. Look,
that's sour. That's sour.
Apparently, Dennis Rodman said some stuff about him being racist
hey, look.
as well.
I'm sorry. No disrespect to Scottie Pippen, bruh.
Yeah.
You weren't top 5 of your era. That's a fact. Let's talk about this, bro. You weren't top 5 in your era. That's a
I'm
reality.
22nd all time.
That's a reality. Okay, you have him there. I have him 36. So like,
Damn.
bro, in my opinion, you barely top 10 of your own position, dog. Like you need to zip it, bro. Like you were a Robin. That's what you were.
Yeah,
No, Jackson didn't see you as that guy. It is what it is. That's not hate. That is reality. You were not. You were
I'll
not that
pipe in
guy,
on
bro.
this too.
He's a crazy
Let's lay
drink
down
by
the law
sugar,
here.
man.
He was that guy for Chicago at that time, but he's not the guy that is going to take that last shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Tony
Giannis
can
and the
hit
Bucks.
3. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Even that's not even the same. Because look, like Scottie Pippen, he was an all-star. He was MVP candidate. You
Mhm.
compare his numbers to Giannis's numbers, those are like two different like worlds.
Of course,
Those are
but like it's in the
Oh,
same
yeah.
scenario. Like I don't want
Oh,
Giannis
there.
taking my final 3-point shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, but hey, Scottie Pippen's so mad about that, man. I'm sorry, bro. You need to get over that.
He's also cheesed about getting paid like literally no money too. He's
Yeah,
probably
but
still
guess
sad
who
about
signed the
that.
contract though? Guess who signed the contract?
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen.
That's a
And
reality.
now he's piping up on it because Larsa took all his money.
He's like,
Oh no! Oh, hey, I saw something hilarious. Michael Jordan and Future are doing a shoe deal together, something like that.
Oh,
oh,
no.
that's hilarious.
Hey, yo, MJ,
That's
MJ's
hilarious.
the goat, man. MJ's the goat for that one.
That is, yeah.
Bro,
he took it personal right
You
there.
want to know what I learned? Okay, so listen, the song "Gucci Flip Flops" by Future was written about Larsa Pippen.
You just got that? I
just
saw
think
that.
no, because he made a video on it. He did an interview and he goes, yeah, so I made this video about Larsa Pippen because like I had the Gucci flip flops on at the time. I'm like, that's the funniest thing ever. That's the funniest thing ever. I don't care.
Scottie Pippen has been done bad so many
That's the
times.
There's a
best
lot going on
payback,
there.
not the best, but that's like the biggest payback I've ever seen, bro. Scottie Pippen refuses Future's interview when he's a little kid. Guess what he does? He grows up and takes away Larsa Pippen from him. And I don't know why Larsa Pippen is still with him, because she's proven to be unloyal like 7 times, bro.
Yep.
You're just hurting yourself at this point. Okay? Listen, we're 17. We don't know a lot about relationships, but we know that she's cheating on you.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows that. Come on now.
No,
Stevie
right.
Wonder knows
Yeah.
that. Stevie Wonder knows
Stevie
that, man.
Wonder can see this.
He sees it clearly.
Hey, well, Pippen is
Oh
top there.
my
He
God.
said LeBron won a championship without any help. Did you see that?
Oh,
LeBron James won a championship with no help.
man.
Where?
Cleveland.
Name me the team. Name me
No,
the
Cleveland,
team.
he had help.
That's cap.
Right.
Well, Kyrie wasn't help. Hold up.
Oh, that's bad.
Kyrie's
Yeah,
not help.
exactly.
I keep forgetting about Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, but come on. Kyrie ain't help. AD ain't help. D Wade ain't help. Chris Bosh ain't help. Man, Scotty, you need to sit down, bro. You wild.
I don't think you can't win a
You
championship
can't win a
with just
championship by
one
yourself.
superstar and no one else.
Steph Curry
Yeah.
proved it against the Raptors.
Like that's
Yeah.
why when LeBron went the first time with the Cavs, he got swept
Yeah,
because he had no one
that team was
except for that
trash.
Lithuanian dude.
Oh my goodness, who was that guy? Oh no, bro.
He made an All-Star team. I don't know his name.
Yeah, it's some long name, but yeah,
Bro, you want to know
he
who else
was
he had,
okay.
bro? Got the GOAT, Timothy Mozgov.
Oh, God.
99 rebounds or something.
Uh, that's
I love
crazy.
that.
He was to play like it. It said there was a stat once they got it wrong. It said that he had like 73 points, but he had like 37. It was hilarious. It's like this guy broke Kobe's record.
Damn.
Second greatest scorer of all time, Timothy Mozgov, bro.
Didn't Kobe have 81?
Kobe had
Yeah.
yeah, but he also had like 70. No, D Book had 77. My bad.
Yeah.
Freaking D Book's record. Bro, okay. Well, now that Larsa Pippen talk is done with, let's get right into this video, okay? So before we actually discuss the topic, make sure to like and subscribe, okay? What are we at? We're at 82 subs, okay? We are 18 subscribers away from 100. And you guys still have like, what, 5-6 more months to do this? 6 more months. You guys got 6 more months, okay?
It's a long
And you
time.
want to know what? You guys boosted us up from 24, not even, to like 12 to 82. So now there's 82 of you guys that enjoy our content, and I love it. We would love it. Mike would love it. Brandon would love it. He's not even a part of the cast, and he would still love us love to see us like, succeed and get that 100 subscriber mark. And also, we have something huge planned for the 50th episode, and that's what you guys don't want to miss. That's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You guys don't want to miss that. You guys do not want to miss that because it is the episode. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be the episode. Now, we got to have your help to do this. You got to share, spam the comments, the likes. You guys got us some shares on TikTok last time, and I appreciate it so much. Okay? Because guess what? We are the best podcast that has not been found yet. Okay? You put us up here, bro. I guarantee you, Skip Bayless, gone out of business. Okay? Shannon Sharp, out of here. Okay? All these guys, they'll be forced to retire. They're gonna like SportsCenter's gonna be having to hire like 17-year-olds just because that's just how we are. Well, now let's get right into it, okay? Listen. So what we're talking about today is the Final Four, okay? So the Final Four are in the Western Conference, it is the Clippers versus the Suns, and in the Eastern Conference, it is the Hawks versus the Bucks. The Bucks currently lead the series 2-1, and the Clippers are currently trailing in the series 3-2. So what we're here to argue today is who do we think is going to meet up in the finals, right? So let's get straight into it. So Jordan, I'm gonna let you go ahead. And who is your finals pick? Who is your pick guaranteed to go to the finals? Doesn't matter who they may face up against. They will go to the finals and they will win this thing.
Mine is the Las Vegas favorites to win the finals out of all the 4 teams.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This team is built for it. This team finally has toughness. They have a superstar. I mean, may I add, the best player in the playoffs. 9, 30, and 10 in games. The only 3 people that have ever done that in the playoffs is Shaq, Kareem, and Hakeem. That's some elite category to be in.
Hakeem.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in that category, you're different.
Yeah, no, that's legendary stats.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, they're the second best defensive team behind the Phoenix Suns. And they're the best rebounding team in the playoffs, offensively and defensively.
Oh, I
and
hate
rebounds.
Hate that.
Rebounds
I hate
are
them for that,
important.
bro.
Rebounds are important. You saw against the Nets series, you see like they just bullying Atlanta. Clint Capella, right? Lead leaguer in rebounding, getting smacked by Giannis. Giannis giving him that work.
He's a little boy to him, bro. Giannis kissed him on his forehead.
That's crazy. Clint Capella's a monster.
How are you gonna kiss Clint Capella on his forehead? He didn't actually do that. For those of you wondering, it's just a figurative speech. It's a joke. Like 6ix9ine said it. You little boy to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead if you don't have this chain.
No booty.
Yeah, I'll kiss you on your forehead if you don't have this many rebounds, Clint Capella.
Yeah, but this team is the Bucks. This Bucks team is deep. They go deep.
They're old though. They're full of old guys.
Hey, but like in the playoffs, old. That's experience.
They're elderly.
Holiday,
their joints are starting to rust up. They need some oil.
But their stars are the ones that matter. They're in their they're all in their prime.
Of course.
Yep.
But we've seen if Giannis has a bad game, these guys will have a bad game. And Giannis has had several bad games. And he's also airballing free throws. You can't be doing that.
He had several bad games. Whoa, no.
Okay, yes. He had 2 against Brooklyn and 1 against Atlanta, and that lost.
Wait,
okay?
what was the second one against Brooklyn?
Didn't he score like 18 twice?
Okay, no, once. 18 once. First game he had 35. Then he had 33, 34.
Jordan just memorizes this.
Yeah. All except for that one game, every game has been 30s or higher. But the reason why I'm saying this is I look at the defensive strategies that both teams run, right? The Suns, they're probably going to make it. Look, I'm sorry, man. The Clippers, they down 3-2.
Hey, man.
All it needs is one game.
Anything is
All they need is
possible.
one game.
The great words of KG, anything is possible.
Anything's possible. But now I remember watching their series against the Lakers. They built a wall against LeBron, right?
Yeah.
Anybody who noticed that, see, the media didn't talk about that because the media, they don't care about basketball.
Media doesn't care about defense.
Yeah. So when people are like, oh, why isn't LeBron scoring that much? It's because they built a wall, right?
Exactly, bro.
So the Heat built the Heat built a wall against the Bucks.
That was a funny episode. I like this episode.
Yeah. The Heat built a wall against the Bucks, and the Heat got clapped because he left people wide open. You see, people are a tough decision because if you don't do the ball, Giannis will drop 30 and 10 on your head like it's nothing. But if you do use the wall, other guys are going to go off. That's why Holiday and Middleton had their best series against the Heat because they had so much attention on Giannis. Everybody else was going to go off. So you could say, hey, we can minimize Giannis, but if you minimize Giannis, somebody else is going to be open. Right?
Exactly. Yo, who would have thought that the best trio in this playoffs was not the Nets, but this Bucks team?
They're healthy too.
They are a confirmed trio, three-headed Hydra. When one's not on, man, I'm looking at Chris Middleton's numbers from the 27th. 15, 26 field goal, 6 from 12 from 3-point.
Dog.
Those are.
All right. He was crazy.
I'm trying to argue it, man. I'm trying so hard to argue it, but it's so.
And how does he go under the radar like this? To
argue these guys.
I feel like no matter what he does, he will still go under the radar, and he would just make shot. He plays 42 minutes, 38 points, 11 rebounds.
And he's a closer. Middleton is a closer out here, man.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people said Middleton would have given the close.
No, 20 in the fourth.
Yeah.
Started out 20 in the fourth last game. My goodness, that's cookies.
A lot of teams don't do 20 in the fourth.
The Hawks didn't score 20 in the fourth, actually, in that game.
Bro,
yeah.
A single man outscore your whole team, bro. You guys are grown men letting one another, like a whole other guy. It's a singular dude. Outscore your whole team 20 to what? Like 15?
It's ridiculous.
Children. You're children. Ben, come on. How can you do that? No, I'm joking. I was gonna say we could defend Chris Middleton.
Yeah, let's backtrack.
Let's backtrack there. We could triple team Chris Middleton, and this guy will still give us buckets.
That's fact.
I'm trying to argue them. I'm trying so hard to argue against the Bucks, and you can't stop them. They're all capable of going off when they need to.
That's what I'm saying. And one thing is their inconsistency sometimes in terms of players. I mean, sometimes Chris has a bad game and shoots awfully. Sometimes Giannis has bad games and stuff. But yeah, other than that, but they win when it matters. They all pop off when it matters. So I literally can't say anything.
Yeah, man. It's just difficult to say. But Jordan's power just went out because we're storming at the moment, everyone. So you know what?
Jeez.
Yeah. So we are gonna have to continue on. The show must go on. So Mike, go ahead and tell us your point.
Damn right. So without further ado, I will back up the people that I took last week, these Phoenix Suns, which kind of doesn't look so great on you right now with how great the Clippers played. What was it, last night?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want to talk about the series for a second because it's ridiculous. Can we give a second for Patrick Beverley, please? That guy has been good, He's
been good, but
I don't like giving him respect. He has kind of patrolled Devin Booker for this entire series.
Listen, I love the series. It's a good physical series, and that's where Patrick Beverley thrives. He thrives off the physicality. He thrives off the roughness and the aggression. This guy's a friggin' pit bull. Okay.
Maybe it's not defensive skill. It's just straight up heart. I see over the 5 games that they played, they've ramped up P-Bev's minutes, and every time that happens, D-Book's numbers go down. So that's really cool. And the fact that they're doing it without Kawhi, without Robot Kawhi, ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
They look good.
Yeah, and they have CP3 with them too, right? So it's making you question things.
Yeah.
It's making you question things, right? That's why I chose the Clippers for my prediction. Because if these guys can even stay alive in this series, when Devin Booker was out, when CP3 was out, I wasn't questioning it. Like, yes, they're gonna win some games. They have to win some games, right?
Yeah.
Because CP3's not there. But CP3, the MVP of that team this year, is not there. The guy who had my MVP vote, and I'm sure had a lot of other MVP votes this year from other analysts, he's there, and he's doing okay. He's doing pretty good. And you have the Clippers, the Kawhi-less Clippers. They have no robot. Yeah. They got no Terminator on their team. They have a Paul George who scored 20 in the third.
Yep.
And Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson? Who's going off on you? And that's why I have them go to the finals. Because Reggie Jackson
scored like 30-something the other night. Ridiculous.
He's been amazing this playoffs. That was the best. That was an amazing move for Tobias.
Exactly. And when CP came back, they won 1 game, but they've lost 2 since then, and they don't look as cohesive. They don't look like a unit. They've had a turnover problem. I looked into this.
Huge turnover problem.
Like a 15 turnover a game. That's weak. That is weak from that team. That shouldn't be happening. It should maybe from one guard should there be turnovers committed. From anyone else, shouldn't happen. But the couple positives I will take from it is when this big duo doesn't perform, DeAndre Ayton shows up.
Yeah,
my man pulls in boards, gets points in the paint whenever you need him to. The 2 Camerons, Cameron Payne, Cameron Johnson.
Oh, I love you, Cameron Payne, man. You can't. Cameron Payne was a G League player. He was a tank god. That's what they called him, a tank god.
He was trash in Oklahoma and in Chicago.
Garbage.
He was bad.
Yeah. Oh my! It shouldn't make sense. Cameron Johnson's been good. Michael Bridges has been good. That's what makes me think that they will get past this Clippers team. I think the Clippers team has offered what they had to offer, but I think that's gone now. And I think with the depth of this Suns team, defense that they have, despite the turnovers, despite Patrick Bev patrolling Devin Booker.
Oh yeah, he's putting Devin Booker on lockdown right now.
And I was saying this earlier, Jordan. You were out because of power, but like I was saying, Patrick Beverly's thriving in this series because this guy thrives off of negativity, bro. Like it's just a physical series, bro. This guy's a demon.
He likes that negative energy.
Black Air Force energy, bro.
You guys,
a pit bull.
You guys are still right.
Goes, like
exactly, you guys are still right with saying that his defense is not that great. It's just his mentality and the fact that he'll just get break Devin's like nose and stuff like that, make him wear a mask and stuff.
Yeah, but now you can't see properly.
Yeah, I think they'll get to it, and I think they'll do well in the finals just because I think the West is pretty strong. They turned out 50 wins in the West. They look good. They look comfortable against the 2 previous series, and I don't know. That'll be a tough tilt. I think the Sun. That's a pick 'em for me. Suns and Bucks. I really don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how they're going to match up. I don't know.
That series could go 7. That series could go 7.
For sure. I don't know what the defensive matchups are, but that's what I'm thinking.
You mentioned Michael Bridges, and I just wanted to say I apologize for calling Michael Bridges Mikal Bridges this whole ass time, bro.
It's Mikal Bridges.
It's Mikal, bro.
Is it Mikal?
As a member of the Caucasian community, okay, I didn't know this. Okay, I've never seen the name Mikal besides Kevin McHale. Okay.
True, and
it looks like Michael. I thought it was Mikhail. Like Mike. Like, look at me.
Hate to do it to him.
Look at me, bro.
Hate to do it to him.
All right.
Mikal Bridges, I apologize, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
I've educated myself on your name now.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All these analysts calling him Michael.
both the Suns and the Bucks, they go into a series. They have two keys you got to take in. If you're the Bucks, you need to attack Devin Booker on defense. If you're Holiday, if you're Middleton, especially if you're Middleton, attack him. Don't do this shooting threes like your Kobe. These contested threes that this guy likes to do.
True.
Just do
that
a little
annoys
look
me.
down thing. Okay, listen,
But
you're
like
not Kobe Bryant, all right?
You need to attack Devin Booker. And if you're the Suns, you need to those mid-range shots, CP3, when Brook Lopez, when he backs away from the screen. I don't know why he does that. I know it's the system.
That's bad. Like he's not a bad
The
defender,
system.
but like he's kind of a
It's
liability
the
at some
system.
point.
It's the system's dumb. Because what they could do, what they have is when you put Giannis at the 5, bro, that team defensively is just that's a nightmare.
And for those of
you've
you
seen-
wondering, we love defense on this podcast, right?
Yeah.
And we talk about it a
It's
lot
true.
because defense wins
Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
Same time, bro.
For real.
That's what it does.
We at the exact same time for a reason.
Every time.
Because
we
this
say it,
team in
we've
the
been
last
saying
two
it since
games
2020.
have
you-
given
Jordan,
Trey.
Yeah, Jordan.
this
What you've been saying? Yeah, that's true. Because this Phoenix team, I think your power went up, but they turn over the ball all the time.
Yeah.
If you can force that out of Devin, yeah,
Well,
I
they
think
forced Trey Young to turn over the ball. There's this crazy stat I saw. Let me see if I can pull this up. It was on NBA.
Yeah, they're playing good defense on Trey Young. You can't tell me that they can't.
All right,
play good
listen
defense on
to this.
KC, bro.
Listen to this crazy fact. Right, in Game 1, Trey had 23 drives, had 17 points, 4 assists, and only 1 turnover in those drives. Game 2 and 3 combined, he's only had a combined for 2 games, only 24 drives, 17 points, 0 assists, and 6 turnovers.
wow.
Game 1, he takes 14 floaters. In game 2 and 3, he only takes just 9.
Man was digging.
Yeah,
For real.
I know. I just saw this randomly, and I'm like, damn. So they have minimized Trey Young's best ability, which is not his scoring, which is not his 3-point shooting,
Passing.
it's not his floaters, it's his passing. And when you can minimize Trey Young's passing, you can minimize the Hawks because you see them now.
Like, come on, man. They're
How many-
suffering.
And they minimized
Yeah.
Clint Capella's rebounding too. I got this up here. They held him to 2 rebounds in game 2.
Come on.
Meanwhile, he was picking up 14 against the Sixers in I believe game 6.
By the way,
No,
76ers, yo, you gotta make a system change or something, bro, because you're losing to the
Yeah.
Hawks. That's just you should be ashamed. You should be
No.
ashamed of yourself. That one meme, bro. I love
Yeah.
that. Oh, who was that, bro?
The
That
Bucks and
was Illuminati.
Sixers aren't the same, bro. Bucks and Sixers aren't the same.
It's true.
Particular Embiid and Giannis, right? Because Giannis is actually a better big man than Embiid is, even though Embiid is an actual center. You've seen them go head to head. Giannis once had 36 and 20 on Embiid and Simmons.
Yeah, man.
Giannis actually plays with the aggression of a center. Meanwhile, Embiid, he wants to take his threes. He wants to act like he's Dirk and Kevin Durant. I don't know what's up with him. It's different. But again, if you're the Suns, Chris Paul, you need to make those mid-range shots. You need to.
True.
So when they back up on those screens, they gotta do that. You gotta make sure you don't turn over the ball, because if you turn over the ball against the Bucks, Giannis is the best fast break player in the league. It used to be LeBron. It used to be LeBron, but now it's Giannis. So
when he
you wanna
goes
turn over
barreling
the
down
ball,
on you, like it's like those edits where he like disappears and then teleports in the basket and just dunks it. Like that's how fast it takes him. He just barrels down the court. And Giannis coming at you full speed, like what, 6'9", 240 pounds. No one, he's not, with his athleticism, not stopped.
Unstoppable.
His strides are so long. I was watching him in game.
This guy takes like what, 3 steps and he's up the court.
Oh, yeah. You saw that
That's
dunk he had when Lou Williams was kind of like in the way. This man backed away. Lou Williams backed away quickly. He's like, I'm trying to save my career, man. I ain't about that.
He's not trying to become no Brandon Knight or whatever. Poor guy.
Talk about, I'm trying to play defense now. You got to save your career sometimes, man. That's not worth it.
Facts.
That's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Man,
But
what?
The series will go 7 though. The series will definitely go 7.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Well, you know, I I think it'll be the Clippers, but there's no real argument to provide for that team aside from how good they're playing without Kawhi, and even when Paul George is there. But they're like, there's no real argument about that because it's pretty obvious who's going to make the finals, and it's
If
going to
they
be an
could win
amazing
Game
series.
6,
If they can win Game
could win Game
6,
6,
Hey,
This
they
is
did it.
another
They
thing
did it
too.
against the Mavs. They did it against
Yeah, this is
the Mavs.
another
I'm not
thing
saying
too.
the Mavs are the Suns, but
if Chris Paul loses this series, his legacy's over, bro.
yeah,
His legacy's over because you already choked a 3-1 lead once, bro, before against the
I just wanna
Houston
see him win a
Rockets
ring.
bench in 2015. Like, this is your best chance to win a championship. You got to capitalize this.
I just
I
want
don't
to see
think
him
you
win a
can.
ring, man. But we only have like 5 minutes left, and we got to do some discussion. So that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, turn on the post notifications, all of that, because then you can understand. Then you could get notified whenever we drop an amazing video like this one just was. I can't stress it enough how much we want you guys to subscribe. We want to get this 100 subscriber goal by the end of the year, and we want to get this funding for like we want to get paid for this. We want to be able to do this funding so we could do this properly. We could do this better.
on your screens, you just saw Jordan run out really quick, and he ran out to go get you guys to follow, and to
Exactly.
subscribe, and to like people.
Exactly,
Okay,
bro. This guy's
go
going
do
door
it
to door.
before
You
we
know
have
that?
to run out.
Door to
Do
door.
it before I have to take out my AirPods and make you guys subscribe.
I might
okay?
have to crawl under my table right now and just go ring on all your doorbells.
Straight up.
We might have to. You don't make us do that. Look, he's back. He's a speedy guy. He's fast, right? So
Yeah.
He just rang on everyone's doorbells, told them to subscribe real quick.
Fact.
It was a fact.
That's true.
All right. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys stay at. By the way, we're international. I'm just gonna keep saying that. I haven't brought that up in a while, but
Read the stats.
I recently learned that 46.5% of our viewers are in other, 0.6 is in America, 43 is in Canada, and the rest is in Serbia. We could bring in Brazil or something. I don't even know where we're at. But thank you guys so much. Continue to show us love. Have a great day, evening, night, wherever you stay at. Peace.